Hello and welcome back to my channel. For any first time viewers, I'm Jesse Rebirth, and today we're going to be opening up Sideshow's exclusive Catwoman. Now I really do enjoy when Sideshow makes a good statue. I have basically the whole first generation of their original DC statues, and then I've cherry picked pieces from their second generation. I like the Batman. I really like this Catwoman. Karen likes Ivy, so we'll eventually be picking her up. But, sorry if there's a little bit of noise in the background. We're doing a 3D project. This thing is huge. It's being printed on the big resin printer in pieces. We're going to be doing a whole video about it, but it's going to be very exciting. But back to this. Catwoman. So, if you ask people who their favorite rogue is, I mean Batman-wise, a lot of people go for Joker. A lot of people got, certain villains that are really bad. My favorite rogue is Catwoman. Let me explain why. I love Bane. Bane is my favorite, rogue enemy for Batman. I love Bane. He's not, the traditional choice, but I think Bane is badass. He doesn't get the credit he deserves. But Catwoman, I mean, what's cooler than Batman's main love interest, basically? They're on again, off again, constantly, and they're exact opposites. Bruce Wayne is a billionaire that basically uses his time to go out and fight crime and try to stop it and everything. And Catwoman, I mean, depending on which depiction, she's wealthy, but it's all because of the priceless items she steals and sells. But in some stories, it's like she does this because she has to. Nowadays, it's like she does this because she wants to, sort of thing. But even in Tom King's Bat and Cat story, there's still that weird tension between them where it's like she is fundamentally she's a villain, and he is the ultimate good. He's incorruptible. He is, he's dark and he's Batman. And she is Catwoman. I mean, that's already fun. But Catwoman, ever since I was a little kid and I started watching the animated series, I always loved her. Had a big crush on her. I think Selena Kyle is his most beautiful or sexy, whatever you want to say, villain. I like Ivy, but nothing compares to Catwoman for me. This statue is the exclusive version. I'm really excited because she has what looks to be basically a very inspired Batman the Animated Series head sculpt that comes with her. We got this classic rebirth look to Selena Kyle. I'm really digging this box. It's got this real pink style to it. It's almost kind of gives me a Sex and the City type vibe. But I really dig the Art Deco style to it. I love what they got going on here. The top, it's pretty cool. It says Catwoman with the moon. But yeah, this statue, I really like it because it's so different than everything else they've ever done. She's sitting. It's a gargoyle, basically. But let's go ahead and get this open. Let's take a look at it, and let's see what we're going to be doing. Alright, so I dig this little moon up here on the top. I love the Art Deco bit about it. Alright, it's been a while since I've opened a Sideshow statue. I'm actually pretty excited. I know that Karen wants to get the poison ivy that goes with this generation of statue, and I am definitely not opposed to that. I've liked this second generation. So this right here is our whip. You can see that our hands are in it. We got her right here. We got two heads because we got the exclusive, and our face is right here. This is very small, condensed. I like it. I really dig this Art Deco look to the base. We now have a Batman that kind of sits on the base too from Sideshow. I dig this. It almost looks like a W right there. Very cool. Very unique. Something a little different. Sideshow really changing it up. We'll go ahead. We'll set this down here. Let's take a look at the bottom. So we got number 668 out of 1,250. I'm digging the pink city. Really like it. All right. Very cool. So next, we'll go ahead and unwrap her. Ooh, I really dig the two-tone. The little backpack. I'm digging it. Her shoes are cool. It's like they're, you know, these new age style shoes built right into her suit. That's a very cool design. I like it. Let's go ahead and get her up on here. All right. So it did take us a while to get this one. We had pre-ordered her right when she came out because I really liked the extra head she came with. I like her normal head, but with things coming out the way they were, just really kind of put her on a payment plan and delayed her out a bit because everything was releasing at once. I'm really digging how these are gloves that come all the way up. Look at the seam to the glove. That's really cool. You can see like where the fabric. I like it. It's a really nice statue. We also have a replacement for the Prime 1 Catwoman that I ordered all that time ago. We ended up buying her over at Prime 1 and threw her on payments, and now she'll finally be coming in maybe another month or two. It takes a long time after they ship from the Sideshow store. Look at that. That is very cool. I dig it. I really like it.
Looks realistic.
Yeah. And her whip handle. This is a good piece. It's very simple too. All right. That fits good. And our whip. You can see it has a little bit of a flexibility to it. Alright, I want to take off her hand while I do this. His hand kind of wedges in there. There we go. Well, that was a little scary to do. So I'm assuming it goes around her. It's been a while since I've seen any of the promo pictures for her. But to me it looks like it goes around her. It goes in this hole right here. It comes down to this little hole right there. Alright, that's cool. I like it. Very cool. All right. Now, got two head sculpts. Our exclusive one that looks very much like it's from Batman the Animated Series. We got a normal one that looks very much like a Batman Rebirth style. Well, I should say Catwoman Rebirth, but... So there's our normal head. I like that face too. Oh, she's pretty. She has a very small footprint too. I'm digging it. Very little. All right, so we have this head, and I'm thinking we'll probably do her with this other head because I think Karen and I plan on getting the 1/6 rebirth figures of Catwoman and Batman from XM. I like that head too.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I feel like one of her eyes look like they kind of went wandering though. You see it?
Yeah.
That eye definitely looks a little off. You can also see that there's not really a gloss over the eyes, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I would almost say you could redo those eyes better. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I do like the head though.
Mm-hmm.
I really like the head. I actually kind of like this head more though.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a bit more spicier.
Yeah. I think this one's supposed to look like she's biting her lip.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of get the sense of that, but definitely think this one's a little better. Look at that texture on her backpack. It's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
And little zippers, and you see this little Batman pin, little diamond, little paw. Well, very straightforward piece. I dig it. I like it. Very interested in getting the Ivy from this series. I think the second generation statues have been pretty innovative. I like them. I like what they're doing with them. I like that they're different. The first generation, though, were awesome. I mean, I remember getting the Joker when he first came out, and the Joker was their first DC piece they did. And from there, I was in love with Sideshow back then. Nowadays, we don't really get too many Sideshow statues, but felt like this piece was definitely worth it. But let me know in the comments what you think about her. Let me know if you like her, if you still are hanging with Sideshow, what you're looking forward to. But as always, thanks for tuning in, and keep buying toys.